We back, baby.
We here.
Hey. First pod of 2026.
2026.
And this is episode 148. And I remember to fact check before anything last night. So we are in episode 148.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first pod of 2026. Thank you for joining and listening wherever you're listening, either it's on YouTube or on podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't already, go to our YouTube, follow, subscribe, comment, do all the things, share.
Yeah.
You guys already know our Instagram. We have a TikTok. Go ahead and like all those social media platforms and share, comment, engage, do all the good stuff. First, before we start, we want to say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Chrysler.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hope you guys had a great one.
I just thought about that. That's going to date us, huh? Like later on.
Yeah, definitely.
Somebody's going to be listening to this podcast 5 years from now.
Yeah,
They're going to be like, Chrysler?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Let me YouTube that. Let me Google what movie that or show that's from.
They're going to go, Vine? What the? No, did
Yeah.
they do it? No, I don't think they did it on Vine.
No. I think
Wow, that dated myself even worse.
They're like, what's Vine?
What's Vine?
Yeah, man. So we're moving into 2026. Like I said, I hope you had a great one. I hope you didn't drink and drive. I hope everyone got home safe.
Yes.
I hope you entered 2026 with the greatest bill of health, with happy vibes and all that great stuff. And yeah, man, from us to you, we hope all the blessings for you and your family all the way through 2025 and beyond.
Yep.
So yeah, man, let's get started. So when we start, we always do a mental health check of the week. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Cool.
My week has been great. Like at work, we got. I think I mentioned it on the last podcast, but we were down personnel. Now we're in a surplus of personnel.
Now there's too many people.
Now we got too many people up in here, and I don't know. It's been good. I've taken the authority to as much as I have at work to train the new guy, just because I'm trying to make sure that management sees that, like I've been asking for this for 5 years and I've been telling them, hey, I'll teach them, and they just haven't done anything. So I'm just positioning myself to say, hey, I can do this. Like I did it on the last one, but they just didn't notice because there was a different manager there.
Yeah.
But on this one, I'm strictly all management through my supervisor all the way up. I'm making sure that they know, hey, this is me training them, and I'm training them the right way, and I'm training them with being compliant. And if they need me to do it in Atlanta, I'll do it. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
So what the Werkz might be going to Atlanta.
Or remote. But yeah. So this week it's good right now. Training is good during the holidays, I feel, because there's not as much work. It's a slowdown. All the other businesses are slowing down. So it makes it easy to, train people. We'll see what happens next week when it's like a full. We're back to the full schedule, and then everyone's back, and everyone's screaming for their shipments because nobody worked on the holidays. So, But we'll see how that goes. I had a 2-day week, Monday, Tuesday. I've been off since Wednesday. We're on the weekend, and I've been chilling, man. Aside from, I started working out. I started before, obviously, the new year, and I messed up. I don't want to say I threw on my back, but I've had this pain in my back for the past 2 days, and I forgot about what it was. And I started doing a stupid kettlebell workout. I thought about it this morning, and I looked at my kettlebell, and I was like, shit, I think that's what it is.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, so I've been having, I think, obviously that's a technique problem. So I got to look at what I'm doing that's not right. It's like right between like the mid of my shoulder blade. Like it's just been hurting. Even sleeping has been hurting.
You probably are not. You just need to get knocked down.
That's what I was saying. I was like, you know what? I haven't gone get a massage in a while, or I don't go to the chiropractor, but I do get massages, and I haven't done that in a while. So I don't know. Maybe a treat yourself type of day. You know,
spa day.
Yeah. Other than that, I've been chilling home. I spent New Year's at Disneyland, which was amazing. Amazing might have been exaggerating. It rained. It was raining the whole time. So I was in a poncho most of the time. So, and with me, I just get way too hot. I felt like I was just cooking on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And I had too many layers on. So I had I think I had 4 layers. At the end of the night, I ended up having 2 plus the poncho, and it was still hot. But I wanted to see the fireworks. I was like, that's a cool idea, having New Year's at Disneyland. And now I did it. Now I checked that off, and I don't want to do that again.
I was like, I will never do that again.
Way too many people. You should have seen the people lined up in front of the castle to see the fireworks. They did it twice. They did it at 9:00, and they did it at 12. And I guess they did it for the East Coast because they were televising it too. It was so many people. It was crazy. I've never seen Main Street packed so much. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
I didn't even get to see that. I went to I was in the Frontierland where they do the Fantasmic. No, is it Fantasmic?
Yeah, the Fantasmic.
Yeah, where they used to do that in front of the lagoon thing. And that was pretty cool. It was so funny because they had some DJ and he was playing Mexican music, and everyone was just like, I was like, oh shit, Latinos at Disneyland, it's just wild. But I don't know, that was pretty fun. So the rating, it's gonna be high. I'm gonna be at a 9.
Awesome. All right, man. Well, I've been off since Christmas, so I actually went back to work yesterday. That was the day we're supposed to come back. Which I regret not just taking it off.
Yeah.
I was like, I should just take this shit off. But it kind of worked out because I was the only management in. So I was running the business yesterday. So it was cool. I mean, like I said, I've been off since Christmas. We did have a down New Year's because we lost one of our pillars of our family. Shout out to Uncle Ray. Rest in peace.
Yep,
Hope you say what's up to Nana and Gramps and all them. I'm sure you had a shot, so we had a shot for you on New Year's. And yeah, man, I think that's going into 2025. I didn't think it can get that bad because obviously, all the stuff that I went through coming into 2025. And then leaving 2025, hopefully I just hope 2026 doesn't bring me this much grief because I had to try to not get over, but try to hold that weight from the beginning of the year all the way to now. And then finally feeling like maybe it's going to be better to go into 2026.
You were looking forward to a reset.
That reset.
To the new year.
Yeah, and it just, it didn't happen. So I would say I had a great time off with the family. And I think that happening to us, as I'm talking about us as my family, and me being able to be off and be with them while that's happening and not have to be at work, I think helped a lot. So I can say for me, my rating would be like a 6. It could be lower because of obviously of all the stuff that happened. But I think me being home, seeing Christmas, my kids opening up their gifts and being happy, us being together as a family for New Year's, kind of, raise it up a little bit, and then, us doing the rosary and being able to see the family and all that stuff every day. So it's kind of raised it up a little bit. So I'd say like mine was a 6.
Oh, okay.
6, 5.5, 6. So I'm not going to say the other one just because we're going to leave that in 2025. So
Okay.
6 is my my score.
Before we get off of this, I just kind of want to. I don't know why. Just you were talking and we did our short outside talking about it. Hey, go look at that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It reflection for some reason. Just I guess that's what I'm going with. This 2026 reflection. And you're saying that you had gone through 2025, going into 2025 with this, and going into 2026 with, you know, a similar situation again. I was just thinking about it, you and your kids, and you know, growing up with the pandemic happening, like everyone was so isolated. I'm not saying. I guess I'm looking at reflection through silver linings, because all of last year and, you know, up until right now, would you have been so close to your family as to do a lot of these things? Because the way I'm seeing it is, if I were a kid in your family, I'd be seeing a lot more of my cousins right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously you're going through funerals and family gatherings and all those things in a sad situation, but you're seeing a lot more of your family. Before, you know, 5 years ago, nobody was seeing nobody's family.
Yeah.
So do you think that's probably like a silver lining that you're getting throughout, you know, through this? Because I don't know if you would have been, you know, so many times with your family right now.
I think
Throughout.
I think it helps because I have the job I have
Mm-hmm.
that I get to take off so much time. And I believe that it's a blessing that COVID, I think, you know, me looking at COVID, it sucked,
Mm-hmm.
but I loved it because it's, I mean, I'm not saying I loved not being able to leave my house,
Mm-hmm.
but I do that anyway. Like, you know, we do that now. We're like in COVID. We're like in COVID now. You know, we don't ever go anywhere. Like, we're
Mhm.
always home. We're, you know, homebodies with my kids and stuff like that, unless they have shit,
Mhm.
you know, sports wise or cheerleading and stuff like that. But I mean, for me in general, my happy place is being home with my kids
Mm-hmm.
and my wife, obviously. But I think for them, I think it's good for them because I can't remember when I was a kid, how I felt when somebody passed away in my family.
That's the thing I'm getting to.
Yeah.
Like yeah, if you really think about it, when shit went down in the families, they all get together.
Mm-hmm.
The things that I remember is I was hanging out with my cousins.
Yeah.
You know, we're playing, we're outside, and yeah, sure, no, yeah, inside the house it was dark and gloomy. All the adults were probably sad,
Mhm.
but like we're outside, we're having fun, we're
Yeah.
chilling. You know,
I think
So I wonder
it
if
was more masked back then. Like, I don't think we saw. Like, I felt, especially with my family, my Filipino family, like when somebody passed away, it was like the women were in the house,
mm-hmm.
the men were outside drinking or
Mhm.
talking, you know, shooting the shit, and then the cousins were outside playing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there wasn't like all of us in the house crying, you know, that type of stuff. It didn't happen until the funeral. I guess you
Mhm.
would say, like the viewing and funeral. That's when like
Yeah,
all the
obviously
emotions came
that's the
out
main.
and all the stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I feel like now it's much more. Not sure where it changed, but now I feel like when her nana passed, and then when her uncle Ray passed, like all the kids, they're all like we're all together
Mm-hmm.
crying, you know, and I feel like that is different than when I grew up because I was like, man, when I grew up, like I don't remember even when my grandma died, not my grandma, but my great grandma, and I was closer. She had my birthday,
Mm-hmm.
so I was like, when she passed away, like I don't remember. I remember crying, but I don't remember like how we do here,
Mm-hmm.
like how it is now. Like I don't remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember me, you know, seeing my family cry. You know that even my grandpa. Like I don't remember seeing the only time I see my grandpa cry was when my mom died.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't remember the feelings, but I do understand what you're saying, and I feel like now it's much more. I feel it's better for my kids because they can understand how to release the grief,
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could say, or like be in the grief with family and cry and not. Because I felt like back then it was like, oh, we're gonna go in another room and
You kind of separate it.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
kind of
you know?
separate it. Yeah, and I understand that. Yeah.
so I feel like it's better for them now because it's like they're all together with their cousins and they're crying and they get to console each other and stuff like that. I feel like it's much more a better place now than it was before.
Mm-hmm.
I guess in that aspect, but
Yeah.
so
Yeah, that was just a thought I had. Just
that was good. Let's see. So this episode, we're gonna bring in mental health as the usual, and this is much more leading towards. Oh, actually, no, we're not going to. This little mental health check, I guess. I saw this 5 questionnaire for mental health check-in. I thought it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put this, I guess ask you obviously because we're the only ones here.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll probably do this when we have guests on or whatever. But this will be kind of like a kind of a questionnaire to get the things rolling on the episode. But for our mental health check-in, our first question is: right now, I feel, and then you say I feel this, and maybe you don't have to. No, there's no explanation needed. It's just the emotion, I guess you feel.
Yeah.
So I'll go first. I'll go right now. I feel grateful.
I feel reflective.
Mm.
I have been this whole week too.
That's good. Well, I mean, going into the new year, that's always good to be reflective. I mean, you know, that type of stuff. My energy level is low, medium, high is the answers you can give. I'll say my energy level now is at a high.
Energy wise,
yeah.
Oh, mine will be medium.
And then the next one is one thing that's been weighing on me lately is I've just losing our Uncle Ray. Yeah, I think that's the one thing that's been on my mind lately. So that's mine.
Mine is just if the plan I have set for 2026 is good. Just I know well, at least with me, don't plan too far ahead because things happen or whatever. That I understand, but just I do have an overarching plan this year. We'll see, and I don't know if it's good or not, but it's just a plan that I have. So we'll
stay tuned.
So we'll see what happens.
One thing that's been helping, even a little.
Oh,
mine is working out.
Yeah.
I'm going into my 8th month, and I'll just say I probably won't ever show my body on camera, but I am very motivated. I'll just say that.
Let's go.
It is I think the last time I looked like this, and I gained a lot of weight since high school, but when I got out of high school, I got out of high school, I was like cut. I didn't have meat, but I was running every day, fucking working out every day, lean as a motherfucker. But now with the weight I have on, and I'm starting to muscularize everything, it's yeah, I just say I'm motivated.
One thing that's been helping, I don't know, just planning a little bit more. I honestly feel like with the rest of my life, I've always been like flying by the seat of my pants kind of situation. Yeah, I'll have like these. How would you say? Mini plans, I guess. Just for when stuff gets down, like plan
side quests.
I would say
what the kids call it now, side quests.
I guess. Like there's always plan A, but for me it was like plan A, skip plan B, C, D, and then like plan Z or something like that. And then right now, the older I'm getting, I'm like, okay, well, what's plan B? What's plan C? I don't know. Cool. Just planning, I guess. It's been helping.
Something I need more of this year is year is rest. There's rest, support, structure, honesty, grace. That's the little.
I was like, money.
I'm just kidding. Money. I think something I need more this year is vacation. I think, and I'm not talking about just being off of work. I'm talking about like family vacation, like taking my family and going somewhere. The last time we've been on vacation was Tahoe, and that was like 3 years ago. So I feel like I think my family, we need to plan more vacations because like my kids are getting old now. My son is graduating this year.
Hey.
So he's gonna be on his 18-ish. And I remember when I was 18, so I know he's probably gonna be doing his own thing. And then my daughter's a freshman now, so it's starting to. I'm starting to realize like I need to hurry up and start doing this shit now because I'm gonna blink and I'm gonna have one kid in middle school and the other kid in high school, and both my older kids are gonna be gone, or hopefully not. But you know, that's just the scary part of it. So I think for me, it's something I need more this year is family vacations.
For me, it would be more structure. That's why I guess I'm planning a lot more. Trying to see what my future's gonna look like. So I guess the structure part, I guess, would be in that.
Yeah, workout.
Yeah. Schedule
Schedule workouts. All right, man. Getting into the pod. We're getting into the meat and bones of the pod. What 2025 taught you is a question. I'm going to go through the question right now, then we'll go back to the top so you can kind of think about what you want to say. So what 2025 taught us, that's one question. Things we're leaving in the past year. I already know mine. What we want more in 2026. Your word or theme of the year, which is the word or theme for 2026. And then healing isn't linear. Oh, that's the end of the statement. So okay, so we're going back to the top. So what did 2025 teach you, Chris?
Wow, definitely expect the unexpected for sure. That taught me that. A lot of things. A lot of people went through a lot of shit, and I was just like, I felt like a passenger in the back seat.
Third wheel driving.
Yeah, back seat. Well, trying to back seat drive, not really helping.
Hey, turn left here.
No, we're not doing that one.
All right.
How about
you can turn right here.
How about 3 rights on this one? All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of. I'll sum that 2025 like that.
2025 taught me to give my family grace. I feel like my family went through a lot this year, so I was able to kind of I needed to sit back and kind of give my kids, my wife, grace and try to get them to relax a little bit. Like, for example, all my kids were going through it this year with school. It's been a tough handling year for them. So a couple of days out of the year this year that they took mental health days. And as a kid, I never did that. Never could do that. Right?
Oh,
we had to go to school no matter what. You don't feel well, go to school. You'll feel better. You know, drink a 7-Up. You'll be feel better. You know, that type of shit. You know, so I felt like giving my kids grace into the fact that mental health matters. When I feel like they need it, to give it that. Trying to be more in tune with their emotions, their feelings. And it's a wild ride, bro. Like, honestly, I'll tell you this. I'm learning new shit to be a parent, like as a parent, every day with my kids, especially with my oldest daughter. Like, stuff that I never thought I would but it's never thought that I would ever be in that position to understand.
Mm-hmm.
But as I grow as a parent, you start understanding little, nuances and little niches here and there that, that help. But it's crazy, man. Seeing a human grow emotionally, you know, uh, is a blessing in itself, but it's crazy. All the shit that you can learn. So, all right. I did put, we will lose people we love, and we have to make sure we celebrate the life they live more than grieving the life without them. I was trying to say that out there on the porch, but I forgot. But that's exactly what I wanted to say.
Okay.
They live. So we celebrate the life they live more than grieving the life without them. That's what you should focus on. The next question is things we're leaving in the past year. So things you're leaving in 2025, Chris. What are you leaving in 2025?
Not working out? Question mark? Trying to stay on it this year? I don't know if I'll hit 8 months like someone over here, but
Hey,
I'll try to be a little bit more consistent about it.
Set a goal, bro, and make sure you stick to it. I think being honest with yourself is being honest, and I don't want to say forcing, but being honest and making yourself be accountable is probably the hardest thing that I did this year. And I'm glad I did it. So that's, it's tough. I remember when we first started, and I was like, I think at the beginning of the year, we were like, oh yeah, we're going to work out. It took me until, August to be like, all right, I'm going to start this month.
Yep.
And I didn't even know if I was going to be able to do it. And I did that 1 month. And, after that 1 month, it was just, start brick by brick to get the foundation. And then you start rolling.
Well, I have a goal and I have a timeline. So if I don't do it, that's not on me. So I do. My sister's wedding's coming up, so I gotta make sure I'm in
shape.
I'm in good. At least those
for the
pictures. At least the pictures are gonna come out good.
For the pictures.
Yeah, exactly. So, I have a goal. I have a timeline to do it in, and I gotta get it done.
Cool.
All
right. I did put. We're gonna leave 6-7 in 2025. We're gonna leave Edgar haircuts in 2025. And I did also put.
I saw this stupid meme thing that said, all these Edgar haircuts, and then you go back to like 98. It was everybody with the stupid little hair.
the fucking bangs.
They were like our Edgar haircut of the time. I was like, all right, never mind. I can't.
Hey, I had that. I just want to say that. I'm not ashamed to say it. Luckily, there's no pictures of me floating around because my mom torched them all.
Ray was the Edgar.
I was the Edgar of the 1999.
Shit, I was the Edgar of the 2000s because you had the spiky haircut.
I couldn't do it. I tried once, but my hair's too thin, so it just didn't look right. So, yeah, man. And then the last one I did, I put IRL streams or the trolls. That like to instigate and shit like that. We need to leave that shit in 2025. I'm not saying all IRL streams, because there are people who, bless and do all great things on the streams and stuff like that. Those people are great. I don't like these fucking, trolls. What's that white boy's name?
I was gonna say the Logan Brothers?
No. We're going to talk about him later. But there's one little white boy who walks around with a fucking security guards, and he bumps people and talks shit to them. It's so super annoying. But yeah, we need to leave that shit in 2025. All right. What we want more in 2026? Example: peace, discipline, laughter, boundaries. Chris, what do you want more of in 2026?
Ooh. That's a good question. What do I want more of in 2026? You know what? More family time. I think I need to be the one to like jump on that a little bit more. I think last year I put a back seat to that. So this year, I'm going to make it more of an effort to
Cool.
have that.
That's good. Good. For me, I think I want more discipline in 2026. I think I got half disciplined since I started working out. It was like already past half of the year. I think I want the whole year to be that. So I want, working out, work, learning, because I need to start being much more accountable on the front of learning how to grow as a leader and supervisor, that type of stuff at my job, soft skills and stuff like that. But I need to put the work in, because I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm going to do it, and then I don't do it, and I'm focusing on other shit. I need to buckle down and kind of grow my my tenure as a leader at my job. So I say discipline for me. Your word or theme for this upcoming year?
I think I already said mine. Mine was reflection.
Reflection. Sure. My theme for 2026 is I'll say my word. I guess my word for 2026 will be happiness, because I feel like last year we went through a lot of grief, sadness all year. So I feel like I want 2026 to be headlined by happiness. Just smiles, laughter, family time, like you were saying, memories, good memories, and stuff like that. So I'll do that. All right, and then my last statement is healing isn't linear. Resetting without starting over. I think I had said this, I think, last pod about or not even that. I think this is more towards coming into a new year, right? Everyone is starting to reset, or they're trying to reset, trying to build goals for 2026, trying to start new. I think resetting is keeping what works and leaving what doesn't. So what you coming into 2026, if you've been working on yourself, from January to December what you implemented all the way through the year to help yourself with either mentally or physically or in general in life. Leave what's not working in 2025, bring what's working in 2026, and then start adding new shit, and then do the same process over into 2027. So that's some good advice, because that's what I'm doing. There's stuff that I started in 2025 that I'm leaving in 2025 and bringing only what's working for me right now into 2026. And you never know. Things that are working in 2025 might not be in the middle of the year, might not be working for you in 2026, and you have to find something new. So just be aware of that and move forward. And the last thing I'll leave is progress over perfection. We're never going to be perfect, but you can always see, like Chris says, the silver lining, or like he was talking about earlier, of the progression of where you're going, right? As long as there's progress, that's always a win. All right. So now to the current events. We all been waiting for this. I know I have a couple people who like this guy.
Oh, what?
But I know I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this my whole life. This kid's whole life. But if you guys don't know, Jake Paul fought Anthony Joshua, and got his ass knocked out.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about knocked out. I'm talking about he broke his jaw in 2 places. And yeah, man, I think that's what we've been waiting for.
Did you see the slow-mo of it? Man, my guy was kissing the back of his head, bro. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm surprised his jaw held on. he could have, and he was able to talk because fucking A.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that, it was one of those, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It just.
This gets me more mad because now you know all those fights were fixed.
Yeah.
All those fights were fixed.
Allegedly. Don't say that because he's going to sue you now.
Oh. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
They could have been all fixed. They could have been all fixed. They felt a lot more fixed. It
felt a lot more fixed.
They felt a lot more fixed.
Yes.
Than, what they let on.
Yeah.
And, man, I just wish Mike Tyson had done it because that would have been great.
That would have been better. I think seeing him get knocked out by Anthony Joshua was cool. Mm-hmm. But I think it would have made the whole year go crazy if fucking Tyson knocked him out. Which, again, and that's another thing too, how you can tell 100% it's fixed. If you watched Mike Tyson's fight, who did he fight? Holyfield? Or who did he fight? I think the year prior or a couple years prior. It was two old guys. It was him and some other older fucking fighter. But Mike Tyson was throwing him. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, he got tired. Mm-hmm. He would rest up and then he'll throw him again. Mm-hmm. Against Jake Paul, he wasn't throwing him.
No, yeah.
And you could tell he was pulling his punches. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all I'd say. So, shout out to Jake Paul.
No shout out. Shout out to Joshua.
No, shout out to Anthony Joshua. He did his thing.
Did you hear what happened with him?
Yeah, he got in a car accident. Two of his closest associates passed away.
Wild.
And just, thank God that he didn't pass away. Because that would have been, for his family, that would have been crazy. But yeah, so prayers to those two gentlemen's families that lost their loved one in a car accident. Mm-hmm. Let's see. All right. Next one is getting outsmarted. So I sent you a video. I'll post it up on our Insta and TikTok of this guy. And we all have these Karens or, Kens who like to go to these random ass places where there's, limited parking maybe, or there's just a lot of people there and there's not a lot of parking around. Find a parking space and try to stand in the parking space, which, stupid because it's not a standing space. It's a parking space.
You don't get dibs in a parking lot, all right?
No, first come, dibs. First serve. Yep. With a car. First come, first serve with the car, truck, even a motorcycle. First come, first serve. So this guy tried to stand in there and wait for his wife to come around while this other gentleman who showed up to the parking spot with his car was like, no, I'm going to get this spot. So he tried to back in. The other guy was trying to give him, problems, obviously how they do. Standing in the spot, it was like, all right, run me over. So the guy partially backed into the spot, got out of his car, talking to the gentleman. Gentleman kept, doing the same thing, not wanting to move. So the guy that owns the car walked away across the parking lot.
Like leaving. Like, I'm leaving my car right there, halfway in the parking lot. I'm just going to leave my car right there. What are you going to do about it?
Yep. And
the guy said, I'm going to do something about it. And he starts chasing the guy, wagging his finger, saying, hey, what the
auto park was activated, and the car seamlessly backed up into the parking spot. Beep, beep, beep. The guy came back and was like, touche. I was like, dude, you can't be mad, bro. Like,
dude, just because of that, I want to get a car, an electric car, or anything that's got that self-parking feature. Because, my guy, that was 3D chess. That was outsmart of the year. Like, you are a genius. Yep.
To me when
he didn't argue. I think that's the whole point for me that got to me. I was like, he didn't even argue. He was like, hey man, are you gonna move? He's like, nah, I'm not gonna move. I'm waiting for. All right. Just backed up the car halfway through. He was like, all right, I'm not gonna argue. I'm just gonna walk away. Yeah. And the guy walked away and just. Boop,
boop. And just kept walking like, yeah, gotcha. Mm-hmm. Should have had the sunglasses. The fucking they put those sunglasses.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that was great.
Awesome story. All right, next one is the fake fireworks for Happy New Year's. Some guy on Instagram was made up this story that they were gonna hold fireworks at what is the bridge they call that?
The Brooklyn Bridge.
Brooklyn Bridge. And it just went viral. Like that shit spread like wildfire to the point where I would say thousands of people gathered around the Brooklyn Bridge, even on the Brooklyn Bridge, to wait for the fireworks to happen. And they did the countdown, 3, 2, 1, and to their surprise, no fireworks.
Dude, if I was this guy, I would have at least bought at least 10 Roman candles, because I felt so bad for all those people. They brought their kids. They had family. My man, they were like, you know what? Let's bring grandma out in the wheelchair, like
in the cold.
In the cold.
It's in New York.
It's windy.
Cold.
New York. Come on, man. I felt bad. It was funny. Obviously, you standing here, like watching the video, but
yeah,
at least.
Damn. But it's funny because
some of those little bottle rockets, like
everyone was saying.
Can you imagine how pissed everybody would have been if that would have happened though? If like it was like, hey, let me get like 10 people there, just Roman candles, and like right at 12, just light.
Yeah, standing on the bridge, and then
standing on the bridge, and then that's it.
Fuck, bro, that's crazy. Yeah, man, I thought that was the fucking funniest shit ever.
And then the video goes, any second now, and it was like a minute into 2026. I felt bad.
That was fucking hilarious.
I would probably fall for some shit though. I probably would.
Especially if it's on the internet. Like if you're, and then so the reason why I brought it up is because there's people from New York who were like, if you're from New York, you knew that wasn't happening.
That wasn't gonna happen.
So I was like, all right, well, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of tourists and shit like that were just fucking around there that were like, oh, we need to go to the Brooklyn Bridge and experience this fireworks, and then happen to figure out like, nope, not it.
Oh, I was gonna say that's like for us here on the West Coast, like saying the reason why I'm laughing is because I thought it was stupid after I thought about it. I was like, oh, there's gonna be fireworks at the Queen Mary. No, yeah, there are fireworks at the Queen Mary. So, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't even know what the equivalent on this end would be because everything has fireworks over here.
Yeah.
Right.
Everything. Yeah. Well, yeah. More than everything around here. But yeah, so that's was one of those funny ones. And then I just wanted to bring up, it's Fernando Mendoza season. Raiders, we're gonna get the number 1 pick. And we're gonna draft Fernando Mendoza. They already have that fucking song. They're like, everyone in Raider Nation can't wait. Or gonna start bumping this jam. That fucking what is that old ass song? I don't have it on my phone to play it. I'll play it for you later. It's just so fucking funny. But yeah, so Fernando Mendoza season's here. Can't wait. The draft's in Pittsburgh this year. That's probably one of my bucket lists too. I don't know if we'll ever be number 1 ever again. Because we don't like to be number 1. We like to be like 6 or 7. Doesn't make any sense. But since we're here, let's get Fernando Mendoza and turn this franchise around. So
yeah, let's
go Raiders.
Go Raiders.
All right. Poll questions. New Year's resolution. Are New Year's resolutions overrated? Agree or disagree?
At this age, yes. At my age, yeah, I would say yeah. At this point,
same. I don't remember the last time I did a New Year's resolution. I think it's probably 10 years ago, and that was like, I'm not gonna drink soda. That was probably my last one. But
last year, I gave up on all those, and this year I'm like, okay, that was a good idea. That
yeah, I think now, and the funny thing is, like, I think now it's like not even a thing anymore. I remember before it was like everyone used to be like, "Oh, my New Year's resolution is."
I think because there's no no repercussions.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's probably why you need to have it.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have repercussions. A New Year's resolution doesn't really have one.
Yeah,
you
there's no,
did
like,
it or you didn't do it.
for not
And
doing
then,
it.
yeah, so next year. So, I don't know.
If last year had a title, what would it be, Chris?
Ah, damn.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say, damn.
Yep.
Oh man.
GAWWOD.
Damn.
Yep. Just like that.
Yeah. One small win I can acknowledge is.
I did more journaling in December. That was weird. Like,
Yeah.
I was looking at, especially because I started doing my New Year's journaling. And I was like, shit, like, and it started, like, I didn't even start a new notebook. Like, it's in my same notebook. And I was like, oh, shit, like, December, like, I went pretty much all the way through December.
Oh, good.
So,
That's good.
I know that's small little wins, but.
Key wins, man. Key
Amen.
wins. Mine would just be my small little win is beginning to work out. So
That's not a small win anymore. Not at this point.
not at this point.
In the beginning, but
I'm saying the small win was starting and
Yeah.
actually following through it. That was a small win that turned into a key big win at the end of the year. So that was mine.
Don't minimize it, man. It was good. That's really
Oh
good.
no,
It really
I'm fully proud of myself at the end of this year, knowing that I went 7 hard months of working out and I didn't miss a beat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I set that goal of not missing more than 10 days, and I haven't missed more than 10 days of any of those months.
Let's go.
You know, so it's that. I think to me that was the biggest win for me, was just staying in line, and and seeing out what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So we're good. All right. I have an unpopular opinion that I keep seeing on this fucking TikTok. It's backing into a parking spot. Chris, do you back into a parking spot?
Every time.
I do as well, even with my van.
Mm-hmm.
Why do people hate it so much? Is what I'm
they're
trying.
haters.
Like
That's a hating ass. If you don't like it, you're a hating ass bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'll say it with my chest right now. Just because you can't do it, all right? Motherfucker, I need to be able to get out in any situation, all right? I ain't got time to be looking behind me. Shit, 2026, I'm not looking behind me, all right? Shit, we moving forward in this bitch. I don't care, dude. People piss me off. Like, I'm at work. This is my parking spot. You're gonna have to wait the extra 2 seconds. It's 2 seconds, all right. I get it. If you can't fucking park, it takes you like 29. You can't get in there and shit. But pass up. Put it in reverse, Terry, and fucking back up. That's it. Shit. Learn your fucking car. Dude, that is a pet peeve. Can you tell? I think Ray triggered me. Ray triggered the shit out of me right now because, fuck.
This is gonna be a great YouTube short. He said, "You a hated ass bitch."
Damn.
That was a good one.
Damn, I got triggered though. Fuck. Like straight up.
I did not expect that reaction from you, dog. That's great. I'm the same way though, man. I don't understand the hate.
Like to me, I don't hate it, right? When I see other people do it, I don't hate it. The thing that pisses me off is if you can't drive your car.
Yes.
Like if you're going in back and forth, you're going back and forth, like practice at your house. I know there's a way. You don't even have to practice that long. Just when you get home, just when you're at home, there's no traffic.
Yep.
Why? Because it's your fucking house. I get it. Like if you're like in an apartment, like parking instructions, but that's probably the best way to do it in there because you'll learn how to maneuver your car.
Yeah. Maneuver it. Move it. But yeah.
Shit. Sorry.
So let's popularize. Let's advocate for backing up into your parking spot in 2026. Because if you don't, then you need to work on your driving.
You're a hating ass bitch.
you're a hating ass bitch. That's gonna be the fucking title of this episode. Hating ass bitch. All right, man. While we get into the end of the pod, again, we do want to say thank you for everybody who supports, shares, likes our content.
Yes, definitely. We appreciate
everyone
you.
who engages with us on Instagram, TikTok, on YouTube. We appreciate it. We're gonna start pumping out some content this year and see where it goes from there. But stay tuned. We got guests coming on. We'll announce it as they come through. And then we'll see what 2026 holds. And I have a leave you for this. Oh, actually, no, you said you had some questions, right? What is the questions you...
we can save it for the next one.
Sure?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Also, I can post it on Instagram, actually. Yeah, that's a great idea. All right. So we get to the end. I have a leave you with this. If you're not careful, you'll bleed on the person that didn't even cut you. And I think this is a good mental health one, where when you have trauma and let's say you are acting out in your trauma and you are disrespecting, but your emotions lead you to do things that are mean. I'll say mean, and to someone who didn't even cause the trauma to you, or trying to help you, that in that type of mode. So I thought that was a good quote. It said, "If you're not careful, you'll bleed on the person that didn't even cut you." And then it says, "You don't have to fix everything this year. Just don't ignore yourself." So those are two good quotables for this episode 148. You have anything before we
No, I was trying to find something, but no, I don't.
All right. Well, again, have a good start of 2026.
Yep.
This is our first episode of the Werkz 148, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Back, baby. Shout out Juice on the beat.